Okay, I'm going to try to isolate just the head on here. I went ahead and inserted my image. I added some additional shapes that I want to go ahead and use when I'm doing my slicing and cutting. So first I'm going to go ahead and ungroup Bert, and then I'm just going to move all the pieces away. I can delete this because I know we don't want that. I can go ahead and delete his green suit. I'm not able to delete the orange because I want the nose. I did not delete this because we want the eyes. We need his head. We're going to need the shadow piece over here. We're not going to need the bottom of his shoes down here, so I can go ahead and delete them. And we're going to need the mouth. So first let's start with his outfit right here. We just want the nose. So what I'm going to do is do contour. It's going to be hide contour. And then what I do is I just click on each piece that I don't want and hit hide contour again. And what that does is just slowly deletes all the extra pieces that we're not using. And it takes a little while to go through and just get rid of everything. There may be a faster way of doing it. I just don't know what that would be at this time. So we're left just with the nose there. Let's go ahead and work on this one right here. I want to go ahead and get rid of the feet and the handkerchief. So I want to do the hide contour again, and we're just going to click on the images, the pieces that we don't want. And I'm just right clicking to get the box to pop up. You can also come over here when it's selected and do it from up here. Oh, actually, yeah, actually up there. Sometimes I've got to click on it just a little bit better to make sure I have the object selected. Okay, so now we're just left with the eyes. So we're going to ahead and just move them over here. Now I want to work on the face. Let's put that back over there. Again, we're going to hide the contour. We're going to get rid of the hands. And if you see this is in light blue, that shows us what's already been hidden, and then the dark blue sections show that that still can be hidden. Okay, so now I've got the face. We have the eyes still. The mouth I want to group together. And then you can just position it, you know, however needed in there, and we can play with that later. and then the nose. So we got all those pieces over there. This is the piece where we're going to do the slicing, because we just want the head to have the black to go behind his head. So I just did some shapes. I was using circles to get rid of everything. I have to bring it forward so it'll go ahead and slice it out. I don't want to get too close to the neck area because I'm going to need some of that for the shape of the head. Let's see. So I'm just going to slice it. And we don't need that piece, so I'm going to delete it. And then we don't need that piece, so I'm going to delete that. I've got this little piece dangling over here. I'm going to go ahead and slice that out. I'm going to have to do it. Let's see. Oh. Bring it forward. There we go. Sometimes I'm not able to get it to show me the slice. There we go. I didn't have the whole thing selected. That's what it was. So what I needed to do when I was down here and I wanted to slice that little dangly piece out, I needed to select that whole image and then hit slice. And so now I can just delete it. I'm going to use the same shape over here to go ahead and just slice out some more of the shoulder and arm. And so I can delete that. I want to make a copy of just this head piece right here. I don't know where it went. And I'm going to place it on here so I can kind of get an idea of where the rest of the image is that I want to remove. And that's what I have these circles for. And actually I want to insert a square because I want to get a straight line. And I'm just going to slice this piece down here in half. And then I want to move this up here and resize it to around the face area, because I do want some of the black to show still with the shadow, but we don't want these pieces down here. So I'm just going to play with it a little bit and position that so I think that'll work. Actually, let me move this over a smidge. And then we're going to go ahead and select it all. And I'm not sure why it's not letting me do the slice. Oh, I know why. I got this on here. Then we slice it. And then I can just move away the pieces and delete the pieces we don't want. Now I'm just going to slowly just rearrange and get rid of clean the rest of this up. And there's probably better ways of doing this. I'm still very new to this, and I just played with it this morning when I saw that you had your request up there. Okay, so that's sliced. So we can go ahead and get rid of this piece. And now I'm going to use the same little piece over here just to get rid of the rest of the shirt. And I'll select all, not select all, but I'll just highlight the area. And then I'm going to hit slice again. And that's going to give us just the shape for the head. And I can delete all these other little images that we're not using. And then I wanted to change the color black back to black. So I'm just going to find his head over here and change it to black. I'm going to go ahead and put my face back on and move it to the front. Arrange. And then I'm just going to slowly add my pieces back together. And you can play with the positioning as needed to get all the pieces exactly in the right spot. One thing I didn't do that I like to do, usually I put my grid lines up, and I do have my zoom up to 130. That just kind of gives me a little bit better visual when I'm doing things. And I like using the 130 because I believe that gives us the 1-inch square actually on our screen. So I think that is it. Oh, and then I come back and I just unhide all these little things just to get them off my mat that I don't need. And I don't need that. And so this would be the only image left, and I would do my file save as. Hope this helps.